Hey guys, what's up? It's Kelly with Prairie Farm Journal, and today I'm going to do a plan with me. So, I'm in my Poppy Everyday Organized Planner Perfect Traveler's Notebook, and okay, so let me flip to here. I'm currently using a journal because I just switched back to Planner Perfect from my Styleology I'd been using for a couple months. So I switched my subscription back to getting the plan book and the journal, but that won't take effect until I get my shipment in like a month, and that'll be for February. So until then, excuse me, I'm working out of journals. So I have this little tab right here. I have this cute clip that just slides in. It's a little coffee cup. It's super cute. But sometimes it's just easier to move this. It's one of those Avery like sticky tabs. So that's what I have to mark the page I'm currently on. I'm already washi to the end. This is the Planner Perfect Buffalo Plaid, which I obviously love. And then this is from, this one's from London Gifties. I love their washi tape. It's like super soft and silky. And then this one's from the Washi Tape Shop. So this will be like just today, and then I'll be done with this journal. It was one I had already used for some homeschooling stuff, so that's why I just have the end part of it, and then I'll have to switch into another one. So today we're just gonna set up, today's Friday, and so I'm just gonna plan the day with you. So let me get this out of the way, and then we'll start with putting the day in. I'm trying to like alternate red and green. So Wednesday was green with the red date, and Thursday red with the green. So now I'm back to green. I'll write Friday in green and then put the date in red. And you don't have to do this. If you don't like handwriting, you can just write it normal. Or there's a lot of functional planning, like stickers that have the days of the week. Do whatever you like for your setup. But I do like practicing my hand lettering. And when you have to do it every day, it kind of just helps you consistently practice and get better. Still got my festive bum thumb. So, okay, so I ordered an extra fine TWSBI Echo in white. I have a white, but it's a bold, and I'm loving the extra fine. So, but that's not coming here until December 23rd. So I'm like totally not festive with my pen, but whatever. I gotta just go with it. It's what I got. So, okay, so I'll start planning the day. I kind of like to get my, like the bones of the day in, like putting in things that are for sure and like at pretty consistent times or whatever. So like I start with the meals. And then like today, my kids have a youth Christmas party. So anything that has specific times, anything that's scheduled specifically for the day, any meals, try to get that in first. So then I can work around that and like see what my day is gonna look like. So I'm not like shoving in too much at one time. That'll make me like a crazy person if I try to get it all done then. So that's what I do. So I'll put in the meals first. I like these clips. I'll try to link them in the description box. I think I got a set of 4 on Amazon a long time ago. So it helps if I clip it, like I'll clip the end of this one to the whole next journal that I have in there, or insert, and it kind of helps it hold it out of my way, and then this side stays pretty fine. Okay, I don't know if you see a theme here with my meals, but a lot of beef going on, and that's because we just got our steer back from the butcher, so I was trying to utilize some different beef dishes, and I made like a crazy amount of the stew and the beef stroganoff, so we're still going through the leftovers and getting through that for the end of the week. So there's the meals. I know that I'm gonna have to leave the house around 4. The kids' youth group Christmas party is at 6. So we're totally last minute. They have to pick up their like white elephant gift and all that stuff on the way. So I gotta put that in. I'll probably leave a space here because I'd like to print out a picture from my Canon Ivy of my 2 oldest once they're dressed up, because it's like, what's the contest? It's not an ugly sweater contest, but it's like the most obnoxiously festive, so they're like gonna have like ornaments on them and everything. So I want to get a picture of that and put it right here. So I need to remember to leave space there. And then what else? What else is time sensitive? I guess I'll just put here when it goes until. Yeah, and that'll be good. Okay. Next, let's fill in the rest of the stuff. So I always start with my Jesus time at the beginning of the day. So I did do filming though, because I got up super early this morning, so I'll just put that in here. Okay, so I know I still have a grip of laundry to catch up on fold because we've kind of been out a lot of days this week, so that kind of tends to get backed up. So I have some cute stickers that I printed out on my Cricut. Let me grab those. Before I put fold clothes, because that's going to take me a while, I do want to make sure that me and the kids do our daily checklist in the kitchen, especially after breakfast. I find that even though like I don't feel like doing it, if I get all the daily stuff done and all the dishes done in the kitchen, like after we have breakfast, then that's kind of like the main hub of the house, and it makes it so much more like of a calm, relaxing environment without just like the chaos of breakfast mess spilling over, and then it makes it easier to kind of maintain it throughout the day. So I do want to make sure I do that. Sometimes, okay, so with the stickers, and then sometimes I'll use arrows and just different little things to kind of break it up so I'm not writing everything like starting at the same point. It just kind of helps my brain to see the transition into different things throughout the day. Another habit, especially around this time of year, that I've been trying to instill in myself is I have like a trash bag up there, and I try to, as I fold the clothes, go through them and see what the kids are growing out of, what they don't wear as much anymore, and I just stick it in there. And then once the bag's full, I put it in the back of my van, and we have like a church run thrift store in town, and that church then takes like proceeds and everything and puts it towards this, it's like a home and like kind of safe place for women that they run. So it filters like any of their proceeds from the thrift shop go to that. So that's pretty cool. And then it's also a way to help declutter, and especially right before Christmas, when I know everyone's going to be getting some new clothes, and we're going to need to make space so that it doesn't get hard to clean and put away clothes and just put away anything after Christmas. So that's what I'm trying to do. It's kind of, it's a nice way to piggyback it like that with folding the laundry, because I'm moving and touching these clothes anyways, and I'll notice then, and it kind of just makes it less daunting than when you have to just go through like a full closet or full drawers and start from scratch. This way it's kind of little by little and like not as overwhelming. So there's that. I now that I'm thinking about it, I did tell the kids we would probably make that gingerbread village kit. So yeah, when am I gonna fit that in? I don't want to do it in the afternoon because then I'm gonna be kind of rushing it and then have all this cleanup to do, like while I'm trying to get dinner ready for them in time, especially because it's gonna be an early dinner. So let's see. I used up all my little gingerbread men. That would have been a good time to use that. Let's see, what am I going to use? I'm going to see if I can, oh no, I can't fit her because of Walmart. Let's see. That seems Christmas party-ish to go with that, but not take up my space for the picture. Let's see. Maybe I'll just use this guy, this nutcracker guy. We are loving the like traditional Christmas music, like from Frank Sinatra and like Bing Crosby and just different stuff like that. So I find a playlist on Spotify and put that on. Okay, so this, as you see, I'm kind of like more journally in my planner and write things out more in long form. I don't really do scripting. I wouldn't consider this scripting because I'm not like trying to manifest anything or anything like that. And I do have that, I always have Proverbs 16:9 in my mind about, it says, we make our plans, but the Lord determines our steps. I realize that the Holy Spirit might jump in here and have a different plan for the day. And if that happens, then I just go with it. And I'm not like hard and rigid about my plans. This is what I'd like to do. But if God has different plans for the day, I'm totally cool with that. So I just like to write it in more of like a story of the day, kind of with words, get a picture of what the plan is. And it also like kind of makes the space for it in there. Whereas if I list out too many things, I mean, it's easy to put 100 things on this page and just list form, you know, but then when you actually try to do all that, you're like a crazy person trying to fit in all this stuff in one day. So this is just my, like, more my style of planning, like the journaling, but it's, I wouldn't call it scripting in the traditional sense because of kind of like the purpose behind it. So there's that. I just want to set up the atmosphere for how like it's gonna go, and I did that back over on Wednesday when we did our cookie decorating, and it just kind of reminded me before I got started like to set up all those things, and it just kind of created this like relaxing festive atmosphere for when we started doing the cookies. And then I wasn't like scrambling because I had already reminded myself like, okay, I want to put on the playlist first, I want to get this set up. So that kind of helped me to create that peaceful atmosphere in my home, and it just made the cookie decorating for the kids like more calm and enjoyable. So trying to do that again with fitting in making this gingerbread village, which the village thing was actually perfect for us because they had another kit that was just like a house. But I have 5 children ages, well, my youngest is 5 right now, but turning 6 next week. And then my oldest is 15. So for them all to be able to work on it like a village works out perfect because they can all have different pieces they're working on. So then we will do lunch, which is just leftovers. And then after that, I know this time's gonna go fast because we're gonna have to fit dinner in there and then we're gonna leave by 4. So I think we'll need to do another kitchen daily checklist. And these are just checklists like I've made. It's just the regular things you'd have to do to kind of straighten up the kitchen, like especially after a meal. It's, you know, everything off the counters, wipe it down. It just makes it in a simple checklist so that my kids can always reference that. And when we're working together, we can just like focus on, okay, what do we have to do now? What's the first thing on the list? We just do that together, and it just kind of simplifies it and makes it less like, I don't know, like when I have to keep trying to remember, okay, what do I have to do next? Like it's a little more hectic for me. But it kind of just makes it more simple for me if I have the checklist of what we have to do, and I know that when we get to the bottom, that room's gonna look clean. So we'll do that again after lunch. I'm gonna leave the rest of this blank for now because I know I need space for the picture, and I'm not sure how I'm gonna wrap up the night because it's a Friday night. And my 2 oldest have a youth group Christmas party. I'm not sure what time we'll get home, and Friday nights anyways are the nights when the kids can stay up late because we don't have anything the next day. So we'll do like a movie or play games or different things like that. So don't have total plans on how that's gonna play out, especially with having to drive home. But there's no snow in the forecast for today, so I'm just dealing with what's already on the ground, so it's better driving conditions than yesterday. That's good. Okay, I do want to write in, I'm just gonna write in encouraging words because I want to make sure I get that in today. And then my other pages can be for possibly sometimes if I have room, I like to like write out a prayer like in a letter form. And also I like to have space for like Bible journaling, just writing down any notes, anything I studied while I was reading that day. But I don't need to set anything up for that, so I'm just gonna write encouraging words. Okay, and that's all I need to do. So let me put this sticky note back in so I can easily reference the day. Okay, and that is my plan for today. Thanks for hanging out with me while I planned it. That's roughly what the day is going to look like, unless the Holy Spirit wants to jump in there and change any of that. Here's where I'll have encouraging words, Bible study, and prayer possibly. And then my journal's done, and I'll be switching to another one. So, yep, that's it for the planning for today. Thank you so much for joining me, and we'll see you next time on the farm.